Okay, let's get into this question, hopefully, because the video that this came from, they did not like. So I have to choose my words carefully, y'all, okay? I know you just have to feel it out, okay? Because, whoo, censorship, okay? Um, so like I said, I'm going to answer this question, but like I said, I did not feel like he was going to get in, or if he did, it was going to be extremely hard. Like they're gonna have the Maybelline Queen come in and everything, and I don't feel like, and I also said is, I don't feel like he's gonna be in that position very long because the energy is really low. Um, I feel like he's going to lose his license, or when Velveeta and Chief leaves, he leaves. Okay, but we're gonna get into this. Also, too, like I said, they're trying to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Um, they're scared of us, women. They are. They're terrified of us because we're done. We're done. Even the younger generation of women are waking up, and they're like, no, we're done. We're done. And that's what's going on now. And we gotta make sure that we're going within. But let's see what this says. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, I see a couple things going on. Okay, so I feel like that call that everybody keeps on hearing is that he was doing that to get some type of money, okay, charity, all right? They're hustling, all right? Like I said, this regime knows they don't have very much longer, and they're trying to get every dime they can. So I don't even believe he's that serious. And regardless if he's the AG or not, or the still remains the acting one, I don't feel like that was a serious conversation. I'm feeling like he was just trying to get some type of like donation. That's what I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles right here. I feel like that was some kind of money grab, all right? Because like they know that this is coming to an end, okay? They know it's coming to an end. Velveeta's and Chief's health is not doing bad. I still see him being in some type of, medical care facility by the end of summer. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Also, to scare people. They know that people are trying to rebel against the system, and they're trying to prevent that from stopping. Okay, they know that people are angry at them. They know it with the grudge. They know that people are upset and they don't want this anymore. Okay, another thing is, these people don't plan for shit. They run their mouth. Look at you. Go look up how many court cases that these people have lost, and it's funny. Okay, it is laughable. Just the same thing with the BBC. They're getting their ass handed to them. Okay, I'm not saying like nothing's happening, but a lot of this is, I got fake accounts. Okay, so people are hyping this up. People are trying to get clicks and views. Okay, and that's what's happening right now with that. I'm not saying that they're not going to try something like this. They will, but I feel like it's going to be held up in court. Okay, also I got divination abusers. I'm seeing, me and my mutual, we were talking the other day with all these fear mongers of like astrologers and all this other stuff, and I don't very know much about astrology, but this lady's like, Saturn's coming for revenge, and I'm like, what in the world? Saturn teaches us lessons to help us grow. It's not like some kind of punishment, like that. I don't know. There's some really great astrologers on this app. Don't get me wrong. There's some really great, and I follow them, and I'm mutuals with some. Don't get me wrong. There's some amazing astrologers, but then there's some who like just look up a quick video or something, and then they make their content on it, and it's crazy. And then there's tarot readers too that do the same shit. So with the star in reverse, the sun in reverse, I don't see this coming to fruition, okay, because they're going to be on the run, okay? I really feel like by the end of this year, we're going to see so many people leaving out that door over there in the mayonnaise house in DC. It's not even going to be funny. Okay, yes, this is a slow process that we're facing. Okay, but even if they're trying to do this, it's going to be a slow process, because I feel like certain states, like Illinois, California, Minnesota, they're going to be taking this to court. They're not going to just lay down and take it. Yeah, of course the red states will, but not the blue states. They're not going to lay down and take this. Okay. With the Seven of Swords, stand in your power. Do not let this regime get the best of you. Okay. Also, too, they're running out of money. They are running out of money, okay? So I feel like we gotta have strength. Also, the wheel in reverse, so I don't feel like this is gonna happen. There's gonna be a new beginning. And then if you saw my reading that I did last night, my the last video I did yesterday, I saw that there's gonna be some kind of shock and surprise around. I was going to do a collective reading, and then I ended up seeing Mr. Blanche in it. So go check that out. You know, I'm not saying that it's like looking 90% chance he's going to get in, but like I said, it wasn't going to be easy, and it's not going to be easy for even if he doesn't get in, he's still going to be the acting one, so he can still do stuff. So it doesn't really matter either way, you know. Honestly, I kind of hope they do get them in, because then people can really see that these people do not care. After all those people called, I saw on five calls, millions of people were calling the representatives and begging them not to do it. So let me know in the comments what you like to know next.